Hi, third graders. As you know, school has been different so far this year. And when you return, it will be a little different too, if you return. If you're staying virtual, that's great too. You're used to things being different. Third graders, you are so flexible, and I am so proud of you. So are all of your other teachers. I'm going to read a book to you today that's about being flexible and it's about changing your mindset. It's called Ish. And it makes me think that just because our classroom is not the same as it usually is, that does not mean that it is not great and wonderful. I want you to see if you can make that connection while I read this story to you. It is called Ish by Peter Reynolds, and you can follow along if you'd like to. Ramon loves to draw. Anything, anytime, anywhere. One day, Ramon was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother Leon leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. "What is that?" he asked. Ramon could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. Leon's laughter haunted Ramon. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Ramon put his pencil down. "I'm done." He was frustrated. Marisol, his sister, was watching him. "What do you want?" he snapped. "I was watching you draw," she said. Ramon sneered. "I'm not drawing. Go away." Marisol ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. "Hey, come back here with that." Ramon raced after Marisol, up the hall and into her room. He was about to yell, but fell silent when he saw his sister's walls. He glared at the crumpled gallery. "This is one of my favorites," Marisol said, pointing. "That was supposed to be a vase of flowers," Ramon said, "but it doesn't look like one." "Well, it looks vase-ish," she exclaimed. "Vase-ish?" Ramon looked closer. Then he studied all the drawings on Marisol's walls and began to see them in a whole new way. "They do look ish," he said. Ramon felt light and energized. Thinking ishly allowed his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt, loose lines quickly springing out without worry. Ramon once again drew and drew the world around him. Making an ish drawing felt wonderful. He filled his journals. Tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish, sun-ish. Ramon realized he could draw ish feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish, excited-ish. His ish art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew they were poem-ish. One spring morning, Ramon had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even ish words and ish drawings could not capture. He decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savored it. And Ramon lived ishfully ever after. The end-ish. Did you see my connection? When we come back to school, or if we continue learning virtually, we are going to be in school-ish. What I've learned over this time is that it doesn't really matter how we are learning. It matters that we are learning and that we are continuing to be a community in our learning. So school might be school-ish, You might see some differences. You might be in person, where school's a little different than normal, or you might be at home. But school is still school, even if it's school-ish. I'm so excited and so thankful again that you are so flexible. School will be as wonderful as always because we are going to grow and learn every day. I really hope that you enjoyed this story and that you hang on to that idea that things may not be exactly how you're used to them, but they are still going to be wonderful. Thanks, friends, and keep being flexible.